Welcome back! Nothing kicks off the holiday season like bringing home a fresh Christmas tree. And a real tree, as you know, brings a fresh scent that can really liven up your home during the holiday season. Mark Chisholm is a professional arborist and Steel spokesperson, and he joins me now with some tips to help you choose the best Christmas tree. He tells us how to care for it indoors and recycle it once the holidays are over. How you doing?
I'm doing great, Audrey. Thank you.
Fabulous! I love this time of the year. So where's the best place to buy the perfect Christmas tree?
I like to just support local businesses. So to me, small businesses where I like to put my money and support the people that support my community. But I also like the charitable lots. You know, there's a lot of lots, especially I know in my area and other places around the world where people donate their time to sell Christmas trees and then the money goes to a great charity like a children's hospital or something to that effect.
And when you're buying a tree, how do you know if it's fresh?
That's a great question. So I can look at it, look at the color for when I'm walking up. That's one thing. If it's browning out, yellowing out, obviously it's probably telling you it's starting to dry out because that's what happens end of the season, as we all know. But if you grab the tree, like I have this branch here, and you just grab it and run your fingers across the needles, watch how many come off. If a lot of them come off, then you know it's not that fresh and maybe move to another tree or even another species, because there's a lot of different choices out there too, right? So some are a little bit more easier, more durable to handle, like dry winds or whatever it was through when it was shipped. But also look for some flexibility. If they're real rigid and start to break, you know they're drying out already.
And which one has the strongest scent?
Good question. So the scents are pretty big on balsam, pretty big on Fraser, but there's also certain scents you can grab. Like if you grab the needles of Douglas or break the end of the branch off and smell it, it'll smell like oranges, which is a different smell, but it's a very nice smell as well.
Cool. So once you've got the tree home, what do you do with it besides put it up?
Great question. So for me, the first thing I do is I'll grab my battery-powered steel chainsaw. I'll make a cut like around an inch or two down, as long as the height's good. Try to make it as square as possible so it's not going to get like real wobbly on the stand. But what that does is it gets rid of that dried up tissue. The vascular tissue where it's going to want to pull that water up should be as fresh as possible. And as soon as I make that cut, I put it in water right away, even if it's not in the living room yet per se. So that way it's starting to get that water flow. You want to keep the water in all the time. But then I'll take the tree and I'll try to get rid of all the loose needles and debris. I'll grab, say, my leaf blower. I'll blow it a little bit. I'll make sure any insects maybe are gone. There's leaves sometimes and other debris. And then when you bring it in, it's not so messy. And then that's usually a really good way to get started on the right foot.
So, all right, we've got the tree, but the holiday season's over. What's the proper way to dispose of or recycle a Christmas tree?
Well, what you don't want to do is go burn it in your fireplace indoors. It's not good for your fireplace or your chimney and such. So you got to dispose of it right. A good way to do it, an easy way for most people, is put it out by the curb. The towns will come and pick them up. They'll recycle it into mulch. Then you could even go to the town and get mulch for free a lot of times because they'll give that back to the residents. But we even have other places you can do that. There's lots, they'll collect the trees. Some will do it for you. Boy Scouts, for example, will come and collect them if you call them in some areas. But we bring it to the lot. They'll take those trees. They'll put them into fish ponds, for example, to support habitat. Over by me in the Jersey Shore, they'll actually collect them and put them on the dunes of the beaches for over the winter. And it helps keep erosion down. And then when they break down, it'll actually feed that plant life.
Mark, thanks so much for the great tips. Where can we go for more information about steel and, of course, how to shop for that perfect Christmas tree?
The best resource I'll point you to is tipsfortrees.com.
There's more to come on Talk with Audrey. I'll be right back. The holidays are a wonderful time for friends and family to get together in our homes and, of course, to celebrate, but it can also be really easy to overlook the potential hazards to your pet's health and safety. Veterinarian at VCA Animal Hospitals, Dr. Emily Stephan, joins me now with her holiday safety tips to help us pet-proof our home and also keep an eye out for potential dangers. How you doing?
I'm doing very well, Audrey. Thank you. How are you?
Wonderful, thank you. So we all want to keep our pets safe during the holiday season. Where do we start?
That's a great question. There's a lot of hustle and bustle this time of year, a lot of changes to our normal schedule. And our pets notice that. They see when we are home when we normally aren't. There's travel, there's people coming to visit. It's a lot of upset to their usual routine. And so, one of my main recommendations this time of year is to do everything that we can to keep their normal routine as set as possible. So, feeding at the same time, taking their usual walks. Maybe an extra walk here or there just to help get that extra energy out can be really helpful. Dogs and cats both can be very stressed when their normal day-to-day is upset. And sometimes that upset can affect their digestive system. So I also recommend being really strict about new treats. I like to just stick with their usual food and their normal treats this time of year.
I understand that there are some plants and sweets that could be toxic to pets. Are there any specific ones that we should keep top of mind?
Yeah, there are quite a few things, and this time of year is one of those when we see a lot more candy in the house, sometimes even just sitting out, and so we have to be really careful about what our dogs and cats have access to that they can get into. Most people know that chocolate is poisonous to dogs, but a lot of people don't know that there are certain sweeteners. So things that are in sugar-free candies that can be very dangerous to dogs as well. A lot of the flavorings in food at this time of year, garlic and onion, grapes, raisins, all of these things can be poisonous to them. And so we have to be really careful about what they have access to, what they can get into. Plants as well. A lot of cats like to chew and nibble on plants when they come into the house. So we have to be really careful about what kind of plants and decorations we bring in if there are cats and dogs in the house, to make sure that, again, they just don't have access to that stuff.
Are there any decorations that are potentially hazardous?
There really are. We touched a little bit on plants and things like that come in, but even garlands, non-plant garlands and ribbons and things like that can be dangerous for cats. Tinsel on trees can be extremely dangerous for cats because they will try to eat it. And the water at the bottom of our live trees can be dangerous if the dog or cat is able to drink it. There can be chemicals, there can be fertilizers in there that are meant to keep the tree looking really good, but can be very dangerous if our pets ingest it. So you want to, again, keep that stuff away from them, protect them from their own curiosity. And if you have a dog or cat in the house, you might consider a fake tree instead of a real one this year.
Wow, I hadn't even thought about the water at the bottom of the tree. The holidays also mean a lot of excitement. There are people in and out of the house. So what do you suggest we do to keep our pets calm?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And, every pet is different, and your pet best. Some dogs and cats do great with people coming to visit. Some get overly excited. Some become terrified, so you want to plan ahead around your pet to know what would be, best for them. You can always contact your veterinarian, talk to them about, whether they recommend kenneling your dog or having them go to doggy daycare, maybe on a day that you're having people come over. Some dogs do better when given medication for anxiety because it can be just overwhelming. My dogs love having people come over, but they do get overly excited. And so I make a note of keeping them away from the front door when we have people coming in. Oftentimes there's a lot of activity, hustle and bustle when people first come in, and the dogs just cannot stop themselves from jumping. And so I take them outside. When somebody comes and knocks on the door or rings the doorbell, at this point, the dogs pretty much know we're going to go to the backyard. We're going to hang out until everybody comes in, gets settled down, sits down on the couch, and then the dogs can come back in and meet and greet everybody and get some treats and, in a much calmer environment, so it's not so overwhelming.
Dr. Stephan, where can we go for more information?
Well, you can get great information online. VCAhospitals.com is a great website with a lot of really good information, particularly about this time of year. There's a lot of articles that you can read and look into. Any client or any people who are a client of a VCA Animal Hospital can download an app. It's a fantastic app. It's called My VCA. And gets you lots of really good information and gives you 24-hour access to veterinary professionals. If you have any questions, you can text them 24 hours a day and get responses. It can be really nice this time of year, especially if you're not sure if you need to be worried about something. They can let you know if you need to take them into your doctor right then, or what you can do.
Dr. Emily Stephan has been my guest. Again, thanks for the great tips. And guys, keep your pets safe at home this holiday season. Thanks so much for joining me.
Happy holidays. Thank you.
Happy holidays. Hi there, I'm Audrey Adams. Do you want to live a better, healthier, and more financially secure life? If so, then Talk with Audrey is for you. I talk to experts from a variety of fields. We'll talk about your financial life. We also delve into health and aging, and of course, business. You can get the benefit of all these interviews and so much more. Just watch Talk with Audrey right here. And if you need more information, either about me or the show, visit my website, talkwithaudrey.com. Tell your friends, your neighbors, your coworkers, everyone you know to join you in this pursuit of a better life. Watch Talk with Audrey. You're watching Talk with Audrey. Welcome back. Well, it's officially the season of joy, and I'm sure that soon your calendar is going to fill up with events, and a lot of your time is going to be focused on finding the perfect gifts for your loved ones. So from gifting and holiday dressing to holiday decor and festive events, I have Nordstrom's Senior Managing Fashion Editor, Kate Bellman, with her insider tips for in-store and online holiday shopping this season. Hey, Kate.
Hi, Audrey. How are you?
Oh, I'm great, and I'm all ready for the holiday season. But of course, I need your tips first. So what are some of your must-have items for women this year?
So for the women, I head right to the beauty section. It's a great time of year for women to try out new products from our best of brands, everyone from Bobbi Brown to Charlotte Tilbury, great little gift sets, and they come in perfect packaging too. So it's a one and done gift. You're all set, ready to go. Also the home area, it's the perfect time of year to update the home and add an injection of color. It is all about color in the home this holiday season. We have some great options from beautiful Estelle glassware to colorful cookware from our place. So inject some color into your home as a gift this holiday season. And then lastly, the gift of luxe. What woman doesn't want to be pampered with a cashmere sweater? We have some great options and really a beautiful color palette from our Nordstrom made brand, sparkly earrings, or a really lavish set from Diptyque candles. So make that woman in your life feel really special this holiday season with some really luxurious gifts.
And what about the men in our lives? Sometimes they're hard to please.
The men are hard, but I have the same plan of attack. I hit that beauty floor. We have some great grooming sets for men. Push those men to try something new, whether it's skincare or maybe a new fragrance, some great options from brands like Kiehl's to Jack Black. Gifting sets are a no-brainer for the men too. Also tech. We have some fantastic tech items in store, from wireless Bluetooth speakers from Marshall to a novelty retro Polaroid camera. So hit that tech area. Those make no-brainer gifts for the men. Also, the men, they're getting outdoors, whether they want to look fashionable and chic when they're out there, from brands like Coach to Barber, some cozy cold weather or coats, or if they're really active, get them in some performance gear from brands like Columbia to Nike. And speaking of Nike, we know every man has that white sneaker in their wardrobe. This holiday season, why not push them to try something new? Get them in a color. We have bold, new colors like a pop of red or maybe an army green. Get them out of their comfort zone this holiday season.
How about some fun toys for the kids?
Right. Well, we still love toys. We have plenty of toys here at Nordstrom to try out. It's like Santa's workshop down here. But if you are looking to try something new, I get some of the time we're at capacity with toys for our kids. Great idea. Other ideas are festive pajamas. This is the time of year to get the whole family in festive looks and great taking pictures on the holiday morning. So festive pajamas, get that fam jam situation going. DIY or discovery sets. I love this idea. I do it for my kids because they can open it Christmas morning and then they keep occupied the rest of the day. Or, the kids want to be fashionable too. They're just like us. So we have some great sparkly sneakers from Skechers to one of my favorite items is a rainbow furry fuzzy vest from Bowden. So keep the kids stylish and fashionable too. Those make great gifting options.
All right. So as you know, Kate, some of us are going to wait until the last minute.
Yes. No judgment. We're here to help. We're here at Nordstrom to make the holidays as painless and seamless as possible. So whether you shop early or you leave it to the last minute, we are here to help. Come in our store. As I said, we have the gifting experts. They will lead you to the right direction, or you can literally give them your gift and they will run all over the store like little elves to find you just the right item. Use our services like curbside pickup. So maybe you're in a rush to get to that holiday party. Stay in your car, text us that you're here, and we'll send the gift right out to you, or complimentary gift boxes. So you don't even, if you didn't even leave time to wrap it, no problem. We've got you covered there.
Ooh, love that curbside service. Kate, where can we go for some more great gift ideas?
Sure. So Nordstrom.com/gifts. It's a one-stop destination. All of the great gifts I talked about today, as well as listing all of our festive experiences that we have in store for you, and all of our services I've mentioned as well. So hit Nordstrom.com/gifts or come to the stores. We're so happy to have everyone back in stores this season. We're looking to make merry and make everyone's holiday really happy, painless, and easy.
Thank you, Kate. So many wonderful, wonderful ideas. Thanks so much for joining me. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Thank you, Audrey.
Welcome back. Well, the holidays are a chaotic time of the year, and I know you guys have a lot on your plate, but it can feel overwhelming to find sort of unique and memorable gifts for family members, friends, or significant others. Well, why not simplify your holiday shopping this year with the gift of fragrance? Joining me, beauty and lifestyle expert Carmen Ordonez. She has some tips to help you choose the right fragrance and pair it with the perfect item. Hi, Carmen.
Hi, Audrey. Thank you for having me.
Well, I think fragrances are really perfect for holiday gifting. Why do you think that it's the perfect gift to give?
Well, I love giving gifts that are thoughtful. And for me, giving a fragrance is very thoughtful because it shows that you put a lot of thought into what that person might like. And one thing that I like to do is not only gift a fragrance, but also pair it with a gift based on that person's personality. It's really going to show that you know them better than anyone else, and it's going to make them so happy. I know I would love to receive a gift like that.
Absolutely. How do you figure out what kind of scent someone would like?
Well, I have lots of great ideas for you that's going to be so helpful. So how about we start with that friend or family member that's always on trend? I mean, we always have that one person on our list that is always so fashionable, always trendy. So for that person, you can try searching for a refreshing scent. And one that I love is the Burberry Her Elixir de Parfum. This one has beautiful notes of dark red berries, jasmine, vanilla, and amber. And then you can pair it with an instant film camera, very trendy right now, perfect for capturing those special moments. Or let's say you have someone on your list that is that luxury lover. You can try searching for a scent that has floral notes. And I mean, I always feel you can never go wrong with Gucci, right? This is the Gucci Flora Gorgeous Jasmine. It would make for the perfect gift for that person. This one has beautiful notes of grandiflorum jasmine, as well as sandalwood, mandarin essence, and magnolia accord. And then you can pair it with a silk eye mask so they can feel glam and extravagant even when they're sleeping. Or if you have someone on your list that's more playful, right? Someone that doesn't take life too seriously, you can find a scent that has fruity notes. This is one of my personal favorites, and I also feel that it kind of matches my personality. This is the Daisy Marc Jacobs. This one has beautiful notes of wild berries, jasmine, and sandalwood. And then you can pair it with some fun hair clips. I really like these because they actually kind of match the bottle. Really cute. Or if you have someone on your list that's more of that eternal optimist, you can try searching for a scent that has floral notes, but a little bit more intense. So it really matches their passion for life. This would be a really great option. This is the Philosophy Amazing Grace Eau de Parfum. This one has notes of juicy red berries, rose, and soft musk. And then you can pair it with a vision board kit. Perfect so they can manifest their inner hopes and thoughts. It's also great as we head into the new year. Or if you have that special man in your life that perhaps loves a little bit of spice, you can try searching for a sensual scent. I really love this one. My husband actually wears it as well. This is the Gucci Guilty Pour Homme Eau de Parfum. This one has notes of rose, chili pepper, and orange blossom absolute. And then you can pair it with this fun game. This is the Love Lingual card game. It has more than 150 different questions that you can ask your partner. Great for a spicy date night and also to provoke those deeper conversations. I can't wait to try this one with my husband. And then last but not least, if you have someone on your list that is perhaps a little bit more spunky, you can try a virtual mixology class where you can make your own cocktails or mocktails inspired by some of the notes of the fragrance. Really fun idea. And then the perfect pairing for that would be the 7 Virtues Santal Vanilla. This one has notes of vanilla, so you can maybe add a little bit of vanilla into your cocktail. Really great idea. And, I'm sure you're going to find something for everyone on your list.
Carmen, you have really put a lot of thought into this, and you've given me some great ideas too. Where can we go for some more information?
Well, for more information, you can head on over to your local Macy's as well as Macy's.com.
Thank you, Carmen. Happy holidays.
Thank you. Happy holidays.
I'd like to invite you to follow Talk with Audrey on Twitter and on Facebook. Simply visit talkwithaudrey.com, where you can also sign up for my free weekly newsletter and for access to exclusive web content and information about upcoming shows. Visit talkwithaudrey.com. You're watching Talk with Audrey. Welcome back. The gift-giving season has officially begun. However, it can be quite the challenge to find the perfect gift for all the special people in our lives. From tools for the craft-loving DIYer to appliances that will elevate the home entertainer's next party, this season brings unique gadgets that are sure to delight their recipient. Lifestyle expert Josh McBride has his top picks for the hottest gadgets this holiday season. Hey Josh, how you doing?
I'm good. Good to be with you.
So as you know, gift-giving season can be pretty stressful. What are your tips for finding the perfect presents this year?
Audrey, let me take you through a quick survey that just happened that Black & Decker did. They found that 70% of people actually value a practical gift, and the most requested gift was a cleaning product. So let me introduce you to the Spill Buster. This is so great because it's got a great scrub brush, good for stains on carpets and rugs and upholstery. It's dishwasher safe, so after you're done cleaning, you can feel comfortable about throwing everything in the dishwasher and keeping it clean, whether you're entertaining for the party season or pre and post or having people over. This is going to take care and keep your home a happy and clean home.
All right, I'll take one. How about for someone who loves to entertain?
Yeah, Audrey, this is me. And going back to that survey also found that about half of the people, half of adults really, will be going to or hosting a party this year. We've missed parties. We're going out and entertaining. We miss doing them. So this is why this product is so great. And let me introduce you to it. This is called the Bev by Black & Decker Cocktail Maker. Now, Audrey, 5 different types of liquor in here, but creating cocktails in just seconds. More than 40 different cocktail capsules you can grab for this, and you can really create that custom cocktail for you or your guests anytime you need it. It'll sit right on your countertop. It'll look beautiful on your counter. And what's so great about it is that no more are the days where there's that only offering one cocktail for the night. You can now offer many different cocktails with this cocktail maker.
What about some new gadgets for the DIYer?
Yeah, going back to that same survey, no surprise here, Audrey, that 4 in 5 people actually get into the holiday spirit by decorating in their home. That's why this product is so great. This is the cordless glue gun. Now, if your special someone that you're buying a gift for is a DIYer or a crafter, this is a simple gift, but it's cordless, so you don't have to hurry around the house trying to find an outlet to try to make something or create something for that special someone. Heats up in just 30 seconds, got that great grip, comfort grip handle on there. That's a really good one if you have that DIYer crafter in your life.
And what are some of your favorite organizational tools for the home improvement expert?
Absolutely, and that's totally me. I'm a new homeowner. This is why this is great, because it comes really with everything. This is the 20-volt cordless drill with the 28-piece kit. Here's why it's so great. Great for that new homeowner getting into that DIY spirit. It's got a 20-volt grill. It's got a battery, a bunch of fastening and drill bits in there. Got a utility knife, a tape measure, pliers, a level, a hammer, all in this great translucent box. You can hide it away, but when you do need to grab something, it is all there for you. That 20-volt battery in there also actually holds charge for 18 months. So Audrey, you know, if something needs a tightening or a fixing, there's no excuse to not do it because you have it all there for you.
Josh, where can we go for more wonderful gift ideas from Black & Decker?
Yeah, viewers can check out blackanddecker.com for everything you see here and so many more gift ideas.
Thanks, Josh. Happy holidays.
You as well.
And that's it for this week's show. I'm Audrey Adams. Join me here next week for more insightful, intelligent, and inspiring conversations and information to help you improve the quality of your life. It's all about the business of living. I'll see you next week.